how to not waste your 20s. So if you're in your 20s or you're younger, pay careful attention in this video, because 20s is an experience you only get to have once in your life. When it's gone, it's gone. And sadly, I see many people waste their 20s. Me at 30 now, looking back, I feel like I had a good strategy for my 20s. I didn't do it perfect, but I had the fundamentals right, and I'm going to share that with you today. And I look at some of my friends and how they spent their 20s, and it's sort of sad to see that they missed out. So if you don't want to miss out, then pay careful attention. Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trap here. Okay, so the conventional advice that you get from your parents and from your counselors and from society is get a stable job, a safe job, a reliable job, and save money and invest for the future. To me, I'm going to tell you this is not good advice. This is actually bad advice. And I'm going to show you why, and it's going to be perfectly clear to you when we chart it out. So we're going to do a little science here. Check this out. At the bottom, we're going to have your age of like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 plus. Okay? We're going to chart a couple different things so you understand. So this is where you are in your 20s to 30s. First, let's chart our freedom. So freedom is not very, you have none when you're a child, right? And you don't have that much. When you graduate from school, suddenly you have this incredible amount of freedom that's declining. Why does freedom decline? Notice you have your maximum amount of freedom in this age in your 20s. Before you had to go to school and stuff like that, you're going to have commitments to family, to a wife or a husband, not necessarily, but possibly, but to kids, to your job. You're just going to have greater responsibilities. It's going to be harder for you to get out of. You might see a little uptick in freedom when you retire if you saved money. But the problem with that is the next thing I want to show you is physical ability to do things, so which is basically like your health. So it's maybe like this physical ability, I guess you have none when you're little. You're in your prime 20s, maybe your 30s too. After that, like, okay, you're free, but you can't, go play basketball. You can't go surf. You sort of can, but your ability is much lower. Your body you can't do the same things that you could do. So you really want to take advantage of this time here. Sorry for my coughing. I have some allergies. I'm still trying to figure out what it is, how to best deal with that. That's a subject for a different video. But if you're wondering, no, I'm not. I'm not smoking or anything like that. Okay. So your freedom peaks in your 20s. However, we're going to chart income. Your income is going to peak around 50. I guess maybe it goes down when you retire. This is income. Your income is low in your 20s. It's naturally going to increase. You're going to learn more. You're going to become wiser, more respected with age, and you're going to acquire more skills. If you study and you add education, your income is going to increase. It's going to happen whether you want to or not. I mean, whether you actively try or not, it might not. It probably will just increase. We see that generally peaks around 50. Okay, now there's one other thing that I want to show you. And this is just going to proportionally decrease with age, which is memory potential. Like, how many times can you have a memory? You have a memory right up experience before you die. There's no memory. If you have experience in your 20s, you have lots of time for memory. So look, you shouldn't save money. I'm against saving money other than, okay, you have your emergency, like you have enough money for rent and food. But in your 20s, you can just go chill on your friend's couch and figure shit out. that you never can have again later. You have this freedom to go travel the world, to have crazy, cool, fun experiences. You have the physical ability to do it. And you don't need to save money because you're going to make more money later. You're just going to make more money later. So, and you're going to be able to remember it longer. So there's two approaches. You know, I had friends who went corporate, or they got a safe and they got a stable job. And they save money. But they're not coming out of this period as healthy or as happy or with as many experiences or with as much memories. Whereas you have someone like me, for instance. I make money. I made a good amount of money, but I didn't save it. Now in my 30s, my income has increased. I'm saving money naturally now, and I'm going to have money for later, but still it's experience focused. My physical ability, my freedom. I lived in 3 different states. I traveled to like 20 plus states. I was in like a dozen countries. I spent 6 months in Spain, 6 months in England. I picked up a bunch of different hobbies. I met hundreds, thousands of people all around the world. I tried a bunch of different things. I came out of this period happy and healthy with memories for the rest of my life that you can never have. So if you end up at this time, 30, and you just saved money when you're going to be making more money anyways, and your freedom is on the decline, and your physical ability is on the decline, and the amount of time to even experience memories is on the decline, you wasted your 20s. You fucking wasted it. So I don't want you to be there where you wasted it, because you're not going to get that time back. You're not going to have that experience again. Okay? So, that's the big thing for you. So if you're in your 20s or you're in your teens, send this to your friend in your 20s and teens. Send this to your friend who's also the same age, in the same age bracket, so you can plan to do fun stuff together. You know, go plan a road trip, go through all 50 states. Plan to go through, backpacking across Asia or Europe. Go learn how to surf, or go woof on work on a farm. Go travel to Hawaii. Go do some fun stuff, and don't wait until later in your life when you won't have the opportunity. And don't worry about saving a bunch of money when you're gonna make more money later anyways. You'll be able to save more money anyways. So, hope you found that helpful. Hope you found that useful. If you did, again, please share it with someone else who's gonna find it useful. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below. What's one thing you want to do in your 20s? What's one big thing you want to do in your 20s? I wanted to move to Hawaii is my big one. That's experience that if I hadn't done that in my 20s, that may never happen, right? I might, but might not. I'll make more money later, right? So, conventional advice is good advice from family that doesn't want you to be just broke on the street, but if you live a really risk-averse life, you're going to miss out from having wonderful experiences. So, appreciate you, and comment down below again, what's one thing you want to do in your 20s? Bucket list. Is it go to a place, do a thing, hang out with certain people. It could be, like, I want to be a pro Magic player, like a pro gamer, card game player. I did that. I'm not going to do that later in life, right? I wanted to play professional basketball. I tried, I failed at that, but I knew I wouldn't have a chance later in life. So I succeeded in that I even tried, right? You can't be a pro athlete later in life, really. And there's a lot of things you can only do. Recognize the window is closing. And again, you're going to have more money later, but you're going to have less time, less ability, less freedom, less memories. So, appreciate you. Hope you find that useful. Again, send this to one friend who you're going to do something really cool with in your 20s, and comment down below what's one cool bucket list item. Go to Japan, climb Mount Fuji. It's up to you. Live your life how you want. I'm just giving you my advice. If you want to save because you want to save, you could do that. But whatever you do, don't waste this time frame. So appreciate you. Much love. Talk to you soon. Peace.